Manuel fully insensate intended for Anthony Pascal. It runs out into throw. It's now throwing advantage. It will be taken by Rafael Peters, trying to look for Samuka. And Samuka dispossessed.
From FC Leone, Liberia. And Fala from Lisca Football Club, wearing jersey number 17, and then wearing jersey to the two candidates from Martin Barrow. The reserve for today, number 16, Madavi.
So Bien Usma.
The reserve goalkeeper from Martin Barrow.
Onisman, sorry. He sends it to Rafael Peters.
Wearing jersey number 2, Henry B. Yoto. From Sibel Football Academy, Gerald Holmes. Emmanuel Johnson, J. Justin, Jojo,
Ajay Samuka, back to Onisman's Bien. Liberia showing some primacy into this MRU peace tournament from the beginning up to present, scoring in the early 2 minutes of this first half. So Coach Rashid Williams will be very excited with the performance of his players into this tournament. Emmanuel got a knock. The ref says no, so the play continues. Sierra Leone into their own half. Nasiru. Defense number 10, Kabia. Kabia, who got a very brilliant goal in the second half of match day 2. He's running through similar angle. The post is through. Just a bit heavy, and goalkeeper being Onisman's colors it. Rafael Ahaji Samuka far on Ezekiel Vanning, making his presence felt for the first time into this competition. So some rotations have been going on for Liberia. They show that all of the talents make their presence felt, showcase their skills of what is made of here in Liberia. 6 minutes into this first half, and it's Liberia who's ahead by 1-0. Great communication that led to the first goal. Brilliant effort for Anthony Pascal. And they refer to him as the deliverer, the finisher, Emmanuel C.A. Just striking powerfully. That was a thunderous strike, and goalkeeper Abu Toure just couldn't get a touch on it. And that's the goal that separates the two sides. For now, Liberia 1, Sierra Leone 0. Caution by referee in Washington Doe. Intentional handball resulting into a yellow card. So Kanesko and Samuka, both of them, let's see communication. Who will get something special out of this one? Kanes is more in control as we see. And they are planning something. That's a distance though, but it's not a distance for a power legs. It's a corner. It runs outside. That's goal kick, sorry. So goalkeeper Abdul Toure, he has conceded 10 goals already into this competition. First 6, second 3, and now 1 thus far. Nasiru sends it to Kabia. Back to Nasiru. He's moving through. He dispossessed. Samuka Kanes. So no Jonathan Freeman into the first half. He had an excellent game, creating the last goal through a brilliant pace and setup for Emmanuel Sie. He's been rested. He might come into the second half to cause more troubles for the Lions. Still trying to collect the pieces and to coordinate properly. And that's the U-17 team of Sierra Leone. So far, they are the weaker side. They will need that pace and extra energy, skills as well to penetrate the defense of Liberia. A skipper Masare sends it back. Again, it's to Masare, just into their own half. Joy in the play to launch a counter. Mohamed Bangura this time around is not on the starting lineup. He got the first goal for Sierra Leone in the 5th minute on match day 2. But this time around, he's starting from the bench. Got a good height. Very good in finishing once he's getting more supply of the ball. Jamal Nasiru sends it back to Abu Toure. Toure is anticipating launching a counter attack. He sends a long one through. Great control. Kanes. Samuka to the skipper for today. Ezekiel Vanning has been doing extremely well so far. Liberia is now on the break. Let's see. Emmanuel is positioning himself. A block shot. Good defensive work from Sierra Leone. Foul. Would that be a yellow? They are complaining for that. Buchanes should be very careful. Very good young midfielder. Promising future. Quickly faking by Chino Masare. Abdul Kabia didn't do too well, so Pascal collects it. The man who got the assist sends it back to Canes to Ezekiel Vanning. Samuka, great skills. He was fouled in the process. We'd like to welcome all of you if you're just coming our way to this Mano River Union U-17 Peace Cup organized by the Liberia Football Association, trying to give the young talents more opportunity, more space and exposure from the sub-region. The dynamic, so it's just between Liberia and Sierra Leone, two Anglophone countries in West Africa. So a player of Liberia is down. I hope to get his number. That's number 15. That's Sam Vasco Smo. He's in a bit of pain. Sierra Leone is just next door. Colorado and Lofa, both in football and kickball respectively. And then the grand finals for this particular tournament will be at the Tucson Sports Stadium tomorrow, beginning at 4 o'clock. Prizes will be won medals for players who have performed exceptionally well. First Division League classes 3 for Watanga FC. He also got the Golden Ball in the last edition of the continuously. Ezekiel Vanni. On the break, Aliu Kabia dispossessed. Rafael Peters collects it. Always on the line, making sure that he can get something special. Sia goes back for the return pass. Great defensive work from Aliu Fofana. Daku Joseph has just arrived here. Also see Kelvin Sigbe, formerly of the national team, head coach of Invincible 11. That's one of the legends Liberia can boast of. Ahaji to Canes. Canes. Great footwork from BN Onismus. He hasn't been tested thus far, and that is because of the dominance in possession from Liberia. Ezekiel Vanni sends it back to BN. BN to Abel Tar, another young left back. We've not seen much from Fala Johnson Jr., another brilliant talent. Plays for defending champions, Leska. There he's on top of it. Great touch. Moves through to get a return. He's moving through. Collects it quickly. Let's see. Just couldn't get it, and great defensive work from Asare. Sends it back to Abu Toure. Toure. 17 minutes into this first half, and it's Liberia who's in the lead by 1 goal to 0. And the goal came from the legs of the goal machine himself, Emmanuel Sie, through a clever assist from Anthony Pascal. And we'd like to appreciate all of you who are following this coverage. Pascal sends it long. Roberts, Peters, and is Emmanuel sends it back to Peters. Offside, yes. Emmanuel could have done better. And you see the Sierra Leone referee, coach, giving some instructions to the defense to be more compact. A much better option could have been Sam Vasco Smo. were intended for Rafael Peters, and he did not take advantage of that attack. Kabia. A true pass down to Nasiru, sends it through. Just couldn't get his touch right, and great defensive work again from Liberia. The defense looks a bit composed. They got 2 goals in the first half on match day 2. This time around, they are doing extremely well. Samuka. Extraordinary skills from Alhaji Samuka. Very brilliant one. He got it right. Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 0. It's not getting any better for Sierra Leone. Alhaji Samuka, a brilliant talent, and 9 and 10 respectively. There you see a first touch. He went to play a foul, and Samuka chips it with his left leg. Brilliant individual skills from Samuka Ahaji. There you see him into the box, and he landed his left foot onto that particular strike, and it's no trouble for Ahaji. And it's goal number 2 for Liberia. Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 0. 19, 2 minutes, and so the first goal came in 2 minutes, and the second 19, 70 minutes between the 2 goals. We'll just play 20 minutes of the first half. Perhaps we might see a repeat of the 6 goals, or anyway, whatever it will be. We have to wait and see. Can Sierra Leone get a consolation and see Kabia moving deep? And he collects it now. Very brilliant player. He wants it. He just cannot get it. Foul by Canes Cole. This young midfielder with lots of energy all over the pitch. Just been exceptional. He got a goal during match day 1. And people are now watching this game gradually and reminding them of the Kelvin Singbe back in the days from Black Star, and eventually to Invincible 11 and to the national team. It's not been given any chance whatsoever. Kabia is fouled. The referee says play on, and it's now Emmanuel C.A. looking for his teammate. He sends it through outside. No, it's now. It's still there for goal number 3. I just can't imagine a miss from the man, Fala Johnson Jr. That would have been goal number 3. Pascal Anthony is just good at eliminating and giving brilliant crosses. Now, Sierra Leone on the break. Their big man, Idrissa, finally dispossessed. Trouble for Liberia, and it's goal number 1 for the visitors. Poor defensive work, and Sierra Leone pull one back. Sierra Leone 1, Liberia 2. Great goal. You have to make use of your chances. Anything other than that, you will be punished. Randy George is the goal scorer. There you see him. Great control for him. And Bien couldn't just save the day for Liberia. Randy M. George, he's been introduced into this first half. He did not start the first game. This time around, he's on. Randy George. Sierra Leone 1, Liberia 2. We see dissatisfaction from the Sierra Leone's technical arm. We just don't know what is happening. As the match officials, and let's see if that can be settled. There you see Haji Samunka, who got the second goal for Liberia. A red card, yes, to this Sierra Leonean coach. He's then sent out a marching order to him. Misbehavior from this Sierra Leonean coach, misbehavior, and he's been sent out. So he's been sent out. A football game is a game that you have to be disciplined, and if you be a leader and you are not disciplined, it's a problem for you. Pull left-footed strike from Kabia Ali. He was looking for a shooting position. That was a little touch. So it will be the corner to Sierra Leone, who are now using that consolation to motivate them to get more. Nasari sends a long one through or head up. Sierra Leone. Trouble for Liberia. The strike in the block. Handball. They are complaining still there. Another brilliant block. And it's a corner for Sierra Leone now. Two corners. Two apiece. There you see another strike from the goal scorer, Randy M. George. So Liberia now under a bit of pressure into this first half after conceding. Second time around, went wide off target. The defense now will now have a breathing space. Anthony Pascal put up a chase. He didn't do too well. It's Abu Toure, Liberia, who have been up by 3-1. But Falah's strike was blocked, and subsequently Sierra Leone got the curtain raiser from Randy M. George after a defensive blunder from the defense. They were a bit composed, but not this time around. Very ambitious strike from the legs of Kanesco. Powerful left-footed strike. It went off the crossbox. Trouble now. This could be goal number 3. Samunka gave away easily to Abu Toure. Just can imagine that. They missed similar chance and they were punished by a consolation from Sierra Leone. You have to be clinical at all times because football game is a game of chance. Sierra Leone on the break. Let's see what happens. This player dispossessed, reconsolidates. Nasiru to Aliu Kabia. It's foul by Peters. Good decision from referee Washington Do. There you see it. Foul from Rafael Peters. That was a great call from referee Washington Do. Nasiru Jamasa is on top of this one. A young left back. Number 4 jersey. Let's see if you can get something special from this one. Sends a long one through. No one actually from Sierra Leone's end was there to make a contact on that one. But they now have a throw into the half of Liberia. Throw quickly faking. A block Brilliant goalkeeping from BN Onismons. That would have been leveled. And it was just set indeed. And Onismon brought it down cleverly. Third corner for Sierra Leone. It's taken quickly. It's now a goal kick. Holy faking. The first touch from that striker wasn't impressive. So it's now Ezekiel Vani. Vani sends it to Rafael Peters. Peters is on top of it. Emmanuel wants it. It's a poor one from Ezekiel. So the visitors are on top of it. And they are controlling now since they got a consolation. So if you're just coming our way, you're watching Intel Sports, Liberia's premier sports television station. And we are coming to you live and direct from the Antoinette Totman Stadium in Central Monrovia. This is the Manon River Union U-17 Youth Cup. Started just a bit after Christmas. On the 27th, as a matter of fact, and we'll be ending on tomorrow, New Year's Eve. We've gone halfway back now. It's Liberia who's in the lead by 2 goals to 1. Great control. Emmanuel putting up a chase. Cannes didn't do too well. A clearance through from Abel. BN collects it, he sends it quickly to Ezekiel Vani. Ezekiel Vani. Sierra Leone now trying to take up dominance in possession. Samuka, he got one of the goals for Liberia in the 17th minute of the first half. So trouble now to Liberia at a promising goal-scoring area for Sierra Leone. This player is in pain. Yellow card to the skipper, Emmanuel Fule, 24 for Liberia. That was a poor tackle. Emmanuel Fule got a yellow card for that tackle or challenge at a promising area for Sierra Leone. So Emmanuel Fule has been booked. Wearing number 24 jersey for Liberia, Emmanuel Fule. So the Sierra Leoneans got one of their goals at the two-side sports pitch from similar position. I hope they can convert this one to level the score. We've gone 33 minutes into the first half. It's Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 1. So they are communicating. Putting all of their ideas together. So Kabia is on top of this one. So is Randy. So is Mohamed Jallow. Abdul Arakabia is on top of it as well. He says it. Just couldn't convert. So it's no trouble for goalkeeper BN Onismus. Place it quickly. And dispossess. Liberia giving the ball away cheaply. I hope Coach Williams and Savage are watching keenly. They've dropped a bit in terms of their energy level. I hope they are not complacent so very early. Because the two fixtures have proven to produce more goals. 8 goals in the first fixture, 5 in the second. And we've got 3 already here. The second half could produce more also. Ezekiel Vanni. The Sensato Abel Tar. Tar plays it wide. Ofala Johnson Jr. Can Liberia get the third through this skillful player? Up. 2 very deep. That pass was intended for Anthony Pascal. Substitution in the making. Number 2 for Sierra Leone will come in.
Substitution.
It has Daniel Koroma. Daniel Koroma will come in. For whom, let's see. We'll see FIFA badge. Savannah's Garnet with the instruction. Unfortunately, we did not see who was substituted. So that Yusuf Kanu was brought down for Daniel Koroma. Yusuf, number 5. Trouble for Liberia. Foul ref says yes. That was a great call. Hey, that would be yellow for indiscipline. Perhaps the ref did not see that. Randy M. George was in trouble. Or perhaps the ref will be a bit flexible. That was a foul. So Yusuf Kano number 5, has been substituted for Daniel Koroma, and substitution completed. That's the first substitution into this Margin 3 competition, the first half. Executive Committee member, head on competition, Liberia Football Association, president of Freeport FC. We just came to our commentary booth. He's been doing extremely well, very passionate, working hard around the clock. Tikle Mokonle Jr. Also, member of the LFA, the Sports Writers Association of Liberia. So Nasiru Jamasa has also been shown a yellow. So that's the third yellow card. So that's Chinu Masari. Sorry. So that was the challenge. foul outside. Award-winning referee Joel Doe. 39 minutes we've played, winding down into the first half. It's Liberia 2, Sierra Leone 1. This is the Manon River Union U-17 Peace Cup.
Report from Sierra Leone, Kenema.
Aliyu M. Kabia, he's on top of it. He just possessed.
So 8 minutes in Kenema, Liberia 1, Malema 0.
So we've just been informed the senior team of Liberia, the women's division, they are up by 1-0 in Kenema, again against a Sierra Leonean side. They won the first leg 2-1. Now they are up through a set piece. Anthony Pascal. A little bit of aggressiveness now from the end of the Sierra Leone's team. They've been cautioned on 2 occasions. 2 booking offenses, and you have to be very careful. BN sends it quickly to Ezekiel Vanny. Pull one from Vanny and a clearance from Aliyu Fofana. Rafael Peters. Cho. And Anthony Pascal will get a permission to get back onto the turf after the slap knock on him. On the break is Sierra Leone, a great defensive work from Abel Tar, clears it. Sierra Leone in control. Foul, yes, good call from referee Washington Doe. On Fala. Fala has not been really impressive into this match, unlike match day 1. He might be replaced by the man Jonathan Freeman, hopefully also. In 41 minutes into this first half, Abel a little bit relaxed, not playing with that urgency. If just can just win this game, it means Liberia already the champions, except for any reasons Sierra Leone can overturn the goals advantage, which is even not possible. So Sierra Leone at the weaker side, Liberia have been showing supremacy since the commencement of this Peace Cup. On March day 1 at the 2 Southeast, 6-2. They will be Verdun tomorrow again. A much smaller turf. And Liberia did capitalize and they got more goals as a result. Liberia goal number 3. Can we credit it? Number 15, Sam Vasco Smoke. Let's see the final touch. He just so that's Emmanuel here. He is averaging 2 goals per game. might get a hat trick. There you see him. He collects it. Great one from St. Vasco Smoke. Liberia 3, Sierra Leone 1.
Okay, so Emmanuel Kingsley.
He got the final touch. Averaging 2 goals per game. Emmanuel Liberia. Goalkeeper Abu Ture.
The striker on fire.
There you see them enjoying themselves. See Samunka Scanners and Anthony Pascal. We will play 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Our senator was a run country. He also said that the VIP, or the sergeant, I want to recognize you. Said that the VIP, our guest, I said that the VIP want to recognize you people. Additional time, 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes to play. If you just enter it, Emmanuel Kingsley score 2, and Ahadi Samuka score 1, and so it's 3-1 against Sierra Leone.
So Paul tackle, yellow card again. That's to Randy M. George. Was that Randy? Tennessee Johnny. That's the number 18. Tennessee Johnny, number 18 for Sierra Leone. He has been cautioned. So they've got 4 yellow cards now. They are getting very, very impatient now. Disappointed also. And it's not getting any better for them. Sierra Leone are reaching the goal or 2 per game. They got 2 goals in the first. They got 2 in the second. They just score 1 here. We still have a long way to go into the second half. Two minutes out of the full stoppage time to play for. Liberia up by 3 goals to 1. The brace hero Emmanuel Sie. I can say it for a fact that if he will continue 90 minutes, he will get a hat trick, or even hat trick plus 1. Samuka, brilliant midfielder. Good change of play from Samuka. Sends it wide to Rafael Peters. They are enjoying themselves now. Football, great talent. Rafael is beating his foul. Great talents. See that control. He was fouled in the process. Abel trying to enjoy possession. Van in Ezekiel sends it back home. Goalkeeper BN Onismus. He has got a good game. break, and it's Liberia who's up by 3 goals to 1. They've got all reasons to lead. They've got all reasons to lead and in a very convincing position. They've got the advantages. They've got the possessions right. And they got the scores right. Emmanuel here, a brave.
So it was a fascinating first half where Liberia is in the lead 3 goals to 1 against Sierra Leone at the Antonio Tottenham Stadium. As you can see it on our screen, the Sierra Leoneans are having their prayer to the Almighty God to save them in this encounter as they go to their dressing room to come back, and it's 3 goals to 1 in favor of Liberia. Like you said, Liberia will go all out in winning this game, and Sierra Leone, who everyone thought could have gone into this game, pulled something special to make the final match a very fascinating and interesting one. But now Liberia is leading 3 goals to 1. 2 minutes into the game, Emmanuel again got his name on the score sheet today. Liberia 3 goals to 1. What do you think about that first half? Looking at the goals Liberia scored, and they have conceded again.
So it's a usual thing into this competition. The usual win of the Liberian Lone Star under 17. Always put it on the winning form. They are not just complacent, but are head up high, making sure that they lead in all phases of the game as it relates to the ongoing tournament. By looking at conceding always from the Liberian Lone Star team, it's like Sierra Leone, no matter how you beat them, they still have the ball netted by all means behind the Liberian Lone Star team. They are good at that, always having it netted. But what we notice into this entire competition, CA is unstoppable.
You think he's in a war of his own?
Yeah, so
from the National League from the county league to the National League, now into this MRU Youth Peace Cup. It's like he's in a war of his own.
So CA is just unstoppable, and CA is an excellent player, extraordinary player that one may say he may deliver Lone Star in the nearest future. CA may deliver Lone Star.
Don't you think it's so early for you to start showering praises on him that he may deliver Lone Star?
So that's the reason I'm not excited of how he will. I'm not saying he will, I say he may, because I see the present form of CA from Watanga days onto the national team, that the U-17, he always had that mindset that whenever I get on the pitch, my mindset is to have the ball netted, and I always do that. You notice I see it. It's one player that is very respectful, and one may say very much obedient and very
probably the
persistent.
academy he comes from, Ria Munja, Warrior Football Academy. At the time now, the team has changed its name to Ria Munja. Probably the academy is playing so far. But looking at that game, what wrong or what Sierra Leone has done in this game that they considered 3 goals? What do you think led to?
So it's just the same attacking force of the Liberia U-17 who always have the ball off front. Let's just look at, I think if we have the goal there, the U-17, Emmanuel CA goal there, there was a move there by that midfielder who just rolled infield, and you have CA taking it one time. So it's one may say it's a surprising moment to the goalkeeper of Sierra Leone, who have to, before anticipating the goal onto the ball, was already behind him. So CA got just fast onto it, and the 3 goals scored. So let's just see that.
Let's see the goals from the first half and see that's Emmanuel CA goal.
So you see that just if you play to him, it will just have a stop, and then we'll be waiting until.
I think this is the Sierra Leone goal.
Yeah, the Sierra Leone goal, the second goal. Sierra Leone goal. That player wearing the 7 jerseys.
For Sierra Leone.
So just repetition, more goals for the Lone Star. We were unable to bring you that. but I think it is there. For CA, another attack. Just moving deep, confidently.
And that's Alhaji Samuka.
Yeah.
He dispossessed this player and just take his own time and smash the ball at the back of the goalkeeper net when the goalkeeper thought he was playing the ball out for.
He just let the fair put. He stayed fair put position to where he stood, and it was just before him. But couldn't. His whole anticipation was that the ball was to be played in field to have it clear off. But rather
so this is Emmanuel C. A great strike from 18, 20, 25 yards.
Just one time. So it was just surprising to the goalkeeper from CA. That was it.
CA scoring goals from long range. I think it should not be a surprise to goalkeeper, but probably because the Sierra Leone goalkeeper do not know him like that.
Well.
So it may have been a surprise to him. So what can Coach Rashidi Williams and boys, you think what would be, before Rashidi Williams, what would be that message from the Sierra Leone coach into that dressing room coming back? You think what would be his team talk now when they are down 3-1?
So they just see the one goal scored by the Sierra Leone side. They possessed the ball, lost it, and get in an advantage of a free kick. And that set piece was just taken directly, gave it on. It was a resting ball, and have a torso. Most of the Sierra Leone players were in the half.
Is it that they are good at sport kick because they score a fantastic sport kick on Thursday?
That's always very good at sport kick. But if it comes to running ball, the Sierra Leone side, they are good. If you look at the number 10 player, here to call his name, very good on the ball. Whenever he holds the ball, his entire focus is to move forward and have the ball play to the striker. But it's just the striker of the Sierra Leone side. It's not just impressive enough. You always have the defender meeting him before meeting the ball. So I think as a striker, being used to play as a real striker that you know me to be. So as a real striker that you know, you always give the defender space. Because once you hold the ball, the defender will want you to have you engage. Once you have a space given to the defender, before the defender meeting you, you must have taken on him. So I think that the striker there from the Sierra Leone side need to play like larger back then when I play for young Arsenal on the FE.
So you think the coach should tell his strikers to get more involved? That's the only way they can come out and put something in his mind.
More involved.
So with a 3-goal lead now, what will be that team talk from Coach Rashidi Williams, the likes of Dominic Savage, Nathaniel Shenwood, George Rogers, who are serving on the technical team of the Honor 17? What will be their word to the boys as they come back out for the second and final half? Will they feel just complacent or they want more goals?
So it's like the feeling that we are here to, I think the thought from Coach Williams, we have come and to destroy Sierra Leone. We have come to destroy Sierra Leone. So every encounter that we have with them, let's just have them defeated. Every encounter, let's just play them hard. Let's score more goals and have them weakened before we can have a rest. So it's the 3 goals. It's a game of football. Sierra Leone can come back stronger and can score 3 goals to have.
Liberia did yesterday. It was 2-0, and they came back. They scored 3 goals in the second half.
They can be done as well.
If Liberia go on to win this game, do you think on Sunday you have that 10 or you need? Do you think the Sunday game will be of any importance?
You should also take into consideration Sierra Leone. They are just not far from Liberia. We share borders.
Well, are we seeing that kind of?
We have a lot of Sierra Leone in Liberia.
Are you seeing supporters tripping in?
It's like they are feeling discouraged in relation to the score getting from their side. The results are not just encouraging. The results are just deplorable for them. Go to every game and being defeated by the same team over and over is just not encouraging for them. I think the Sierra Leone themselves not wanting to receive this. We know the Sierra Leone to be people that love celebration.
So you think the Sierra Leone will have to make substitution? If they might make substitution,
They might.
which position you think they should come in and strengthen? What are the defense, the attack, or the midfield? Where do you think they must strengthen if they must squeeze Liberia and get a point or get all 3 points from this game?
So you saw the game, they have the midfielder. Midfielder always hold the ball and want to play a wide. Why the striker is always up front. Midfielder need to play the ball. Though it is important to always play the ball wide, you have the number 10 who always hold the ball to yourself. Unable to release it, sometimes wanting to play tackle game, like I said. The guys from Sierra Leone, they hate more than being so skillful onto the ball. So always playing tactical, but I think it cannot result into giving them that needed result that they need. So in order to have the ball, the midfielder need to pass the ball on time. And even the winger, the player wearing the number 10, Jesse, is a very good player, not to dispute that, but you need to release the ball on time. Once you release the ball on time, you have the Sierra Leone reducing the score. This score is too much now. I think it is 12 goals now against Sierra Leone.
It's 12 goals now against Sierra Leone. We are here now looking at Liberia versus Sierra Leone encounter in the Mano River Peace Cup Under 17. We are going back to the Antoinette Totman Stadium where Julius Conto and team are there bringing you live coverage from the game match day 3 in the MRU Men's Under 17 Peace Cup. After that, we will come back here and analyze the game at the end of the final half. We are going back at the Antoinette Totman Stadium.
18-yard, 20-yard box area. Emmanuel CA post Liberia ahead.
So we are trying to switch to the next channel. So if you are there following us on SciComm, you are following us on YouTube and Facebook, just switch to the next channel and you will get us live on your feed or your monitor wherever you are monitoring us from. So you can just switch to the next channel and you will get into your sports live all of the coverages of this Under 17 MRU Under 17 Men's Peace Cup here taking place in Liberia. Currently, Liberia is leading Sierra Leone 3-1 at the Antoinette Totman Stadium.
Coming to you live and direct on the Antoinette Totman Stadium here in Central Monrovia. This is the Mano River Union Youth Under 17 Peace Cup, which commenced on December 27, the 28th. Liberia won the first match by 6-2. Liberia won the second match by 3-2. They came from a 2-goal down, and now they are ahead by 3-1, all against the Sierra Leone. Emmanuel CA is the goal machine. Got 6 goals scored, averaging 2 per game into this all-important tournament. Liberia is defending the goalpost towards the Rallytown Market, attacking the goalpost towards the Red Cross, while the visitors, Sierra Leone, are defending the goalpost towards the Red Cross and attacking the goalpost towards the Rallytown Market, respectively. They are in dominant green, white number, green hooves, and green shorts to match, while Liberia in dominant red, white number, right hooves to match. Technical director of the Liberia Football Association, Liberia in general. Doko Wisa will be proud at certain level. He spoke to us the other time and he said the guys are more with the individual talents than the tactical aspect, and that will have to be worked on over time. Emmanuel Fule is a skipper. Ahaji Samuka, brilliant game thus far. Got one to his credit. Exceptional talent. Good at clear cut. Brilliant assists. Long balls. And we might see some substitutions. Perhaps early substitutions into the second half for Liberia. 2 from Sierra Leone, nothing yet from Liberia in terms of fresh legs. But the fresh legs from the end of Sierra Leone are yet to pay off for them. They are down by 3-1. The third goal coming into the 9th minute of the first half. Poor defensive work from the skipper Chino Masare, and a great effort from the legs of Sam Vasco Sumo, who easily collected Emmanuel C.A. for the tap in. Kanesko, good midfielder, fans. Ahaji Samuka. Samuka back to Rafael Peters. Johnson dispossessed for foul. Vasco Johnson will be substituted from what we see. They will be rested. They have their day already. Infringement, great call from referee Washington Doe. We had a matching order from one of the technical staffs of Sierra Leone. As a matter of fact, the head coach. He was sent out to the disbelief of his colleagues. That was as a result of indiscipline, indecent, if you will. A long one through, a strike. He was outside. Award-winning Joel Doe says, so it will be faking quickly by BN Onismos. He sends it to Abel Tar, pull one from Abel, but great effort from Cole rescuing Abel. So Liberia still into their own half, showing some level of composure and confidence in possession. They dispossess. Now the visitors on the break. A clearance from Abel. Samuka, Emmanuel is onside. He's watching his timing and his pace. He has 1 man to contend with, 1v1. Great pass from him. Excellent skills from Emmanuel. Now you see, pull one there. That was a great effort for Anthony Pascal. He just didn't complete it. Sierra Leoneans are taking Liberia on the counter, but the defense. And centrally, Rafael, that's Emmanuel and Abel, they are doing extremely well. Kanesko, long one through to Fala Johnson Jr. on his outside. We've played 4 minutes into the second half. Liberia were up 1-0 from Emmanuel C.A. That's the Osa from Fala Johnson Jr. A good striker, a good winger, plays for Leska FC. That's the son of former national team player Fala Johnson. He was a rear back, left back, rear back utility, plays at every ankle in the wing back position. CA just couldn't get through to get his hat trick completed because goalkeeper Abu Toure came out and cleared it quickly. And noticing the strategy in the first 15, Liberia relaxed as much as possible and then take them on the break. Great pass on Emmanuel Fule, and now is the man Fala Johnson Jr. Let's see. Sends it back. Great one from Liberia. A pass through, onside. You can hear the cheers From the Sasebo fans here, they were anticipating hero. Slight outside there, you see it. That was a great one from Abu Kengo, last 2. Aliyu Kabia, he had a brilliant game. And he scored his goal in the second half from this particular angle of which Liberia is defending, sorry. On the break now, we've got double substitutions. Number 20 for Sierra Leone, Ali Conte. And number 7 for Sierra Leone will come down. Hassan Conte, perhaps they are brothers or just name. Hassan Conte for Ali Conte. Ali Conte, Hassan Conte is wearing number 7 jersey. He was substituted for Ali Conte wearing number 20 jersey. Hassan Conte wearing number 7 jersey for Sierra Leone. He was substituted for Ali Conte wearing number 20 jersey for Liberia, for Sierra Leone, sorry. 4-1 again, great challenge from Samuka, poor pass from St. Vasco, smooth, not too good. 53 minutes, Liberia still up. The 4 goals were scored in the first half, so we are yet to see a goal or at the dying minute, because we saw more goals in the dying minute of the second and final half at match day 2. Idrissa Soiree just been injured. One from BN Onismos, clearing the danger zone for Sierra Leone. Ali Fode of Fofana takes a throw quickly to this fresh leg substitute. He didn't do too well, so Liberia collects it. There's the goal machine, Emmanuel C.A. Wow. That was a brilliant pass intended for Pascal Anthony, but it didn't reach him. So it's now Sierra Leone. They got their goal from this position. Poor pass. Ahachi Samuka. C.A. is offside. Referee says he's onside now. Pascal, this young midfielder, sends it to Kingsley, to Pascal. They are now enjoying possession, receiving applause from the fans. Pascal to Fode Emmanuel. Brilliant control, good coordination. And this is what the fans would like to see, not only the goals, but to see this play going through now. Emmanuel said no. He just couldn't get that cleverly as expected. So the Sierra Leoneans are on the break. Trouble for Liberia. That was a little collusion. Is that Kingsley? Is that Canes? As Canes is in pain. That's a head injury. Canes cool. He's been very impressive. 55 minutes. Liberia up by 3-1. Many thanks to all of you who are following. Thanks for your comments and keep it coming. And this is what we do here at Intel Sports. And on tomorrow will be the grand finals at the Two South Sports pitch. See the goal scorer. He wants more Emmanuel Sie alongside Chindu Masari. Masari have got a lot of work to do now because of that engine and great abilities from Emmanuel Sie. A long cross through, just a touch, and Sierra Leone wins a one from the substitute himself, Daniel. That's Ali Contest, sorry. And the defense were actually sleeping. A great pass from Kabia. Then we'll get Sunset, head up, making use of their height. But travels while no threat to go. Competition very shortly being coordinated by Savannah's Garnet. Let's see what the substitution will come from the end of Liberia. And we might see Vasco or Fala Johnson to be substituted. "57 minutes. Liberia under 17, putting smile on the faces of Liberians who have turned out here to cheer their team, their young team, to victory. They've been so far impressed. But not just the performance of the young talents, but also by the dominance of play. Advantage, great skills earlier on exhibited. Cool. Through once more, gradually moving through. Liberia searching for the fourth goal. A clearance from Asari. Sierra Leone wins it, advantage. Ali. And that's Idrissa Soiree. He finds his teammate Ali. Trouble now on a great defensive work, but still very partially clear. Sierra Leone, let's see this player. We've not seen the legs of Mohamed Idrissa here. Anticipated something special from 42, but it did not materialize. Choke, quickly faking.
Lucy Keke and Lisbeth Tamapo, you need 2 goals to 0.
So again, we've just been informed that Liberia female team again are ahead of the Sierra Leoneans in Kenema by 2 goals to 0. The first leg ended in favor of Liberia, 2 goals to 1. They are now up by 2 goals to 0. The good results. We'll see a double substitution for Liberia. And number 20, that's Prince Mator. He got one of the goals. It will be a triple substitutions. Prince Mator will come in. And we will also see the legs of Jonathan Freeman. So Anthony Parker, he had a great game. He got an assist. Parker has been rested.
Substitution.
Emmanuel Sie will be substituted.
We will play at the Tusafi tomorrow.
So he completed 6 goals into this competition.
Monday won abroad 17, defeated Sierra Leone 6-2. Monday 2 and 3-2 if you want abroad 17.
So Sam Vasco Sumo is another who has been substituted. Sam Vasco Sumo wearing number 15 jersey. And the legs of Sam Vasco Sumo, number 15. And Fala Johnson. Fala Johnson. Fala Johnson wearing number 17 jersey. Fala Johnson wearing number 17 jersey. Jonathan Freeman also introduced. Fala Johnson has been substituted. He's been replaced by Jonathan Freeman. Prince Mator. So we've got Prince Mator, Jonathan Freeman, all been introduced, 2 fresh legs. "61 minutes in the middle, midway through the second and final half. It's Liberia under 17 team who's in the lead by 3-1. They've made triple substitutions. Feeble one for goalkeeper Bien Onismans, right into his arms. He was right there in that position. He makes it look so very easy. Collects it down, sends it to his teammate. Pull one from Jonathan Freeman. He receives the armband. Could this be a yellow? So Emmanuel Sie is still on the pitch. Perhaps they are keeping him there to complete his hat trick before resting him for the grand finals. With the legs of Jonathan Freeman, Ahaji Samuka, Sie can get the hat trick any moment, anytime in the game. So Abia will take this set piece as we've gone midway into this second and final half. Randy M. George goal was cancelled by Emmanuel Sie. Brilliant save. That could be the save of the day. Bien Onismans. He got one at his back and he said, "No, I just cannot concede 2 or more." That was a brilliant save from him. Sierra Leone with another corner. Brilliant one from him. Excellent save. Brilliant set piece also from Abdul Kabia. That was fantastic. He saves it once more. Bien Onismans. Pull one from him now, Liberia. I just can imagine how Sierra Leone trashed out that golden chance, even though they are still in possession. That could have been something very costly for Liberia. Finally clears away by Abel Tar. Bien Onismos is down now. A set piece from Abdul Kabia. He stretched out wide indeed. Let's see this once more. That is the save. Crossing over save. I know Nathaniel Sherman, the goalkeeper trainer, will be very impressed by that. And once Liberia also Barra Young Controllers won championships here for BYC and later on moved to the senior national team. Early eye injury coerced him to leave the game, but now he's on the technical arm, making sure that his presence can also be felt. Nathaniel Sherman is now the youth under 17 goalkeeper trainer. He will be impressed by that brilliant save from Bien Onesmus. Emmanuel CA. France. Mator, who dispossessed, just been introduced. Mator got Liberia. First goal at match day 2. CA equalized and CA got the winning goal. Masari, head up, still in Liberia's defense 40. A great one. Cole Cannes, he was fouled, yes, by Ali Conte. Quickly faking. Haji Samuka with that great authority in central midfield. Young talent is on top of it, using his left and right leg respectively. He used his left leg to get the second goal of this match. Just couldn't get the combination of Mator and Emmanuel. 67 minutes. A great play from Sierra Leone. Idrissa Soiree coordinating well with Aliou Conte. The 2 substitutions for Sierra Leone, trying to get something special for them. Mohamed Bangura is yet to come on. He got the first goal for Sierra Leone on match day 2. Got a good height also. He uses his advantage well. He might have his own introduction soon. Another substitution in the making for Liberia. Pascal Abel is already out. Not a good pass from Ezekiel Vanni. That's number 11 for number 21 for Sierra Leone. So the goal scorer, Randy M. George, will be substituted for Hassan Kemo. Hassan Kemo started match day 2 encounter. Jano Senesi. Sierra Leone trying to control well. So number 11 for Sierra Leone. That's Randy M. George. That's double substitution. So it's 6 for 21, 11 for 9. So Mohamed Bangura will come in for Randy M. George. Mohamed Bangura, just talked about him, wearing number 9 jersey, will come in for the goal scorer, Randy M. George. And Abdul Arakabia will come in will be substituted for Hassan Kemo. Abdul Kabia, wearing number 6 jersey, Abdul Kabia will come in for Hassan Kemo. CA gets a hat trick, he missed out. I think he could have control. He got a chance like that in match day 2. He uses his experience well to score, but not this time around. That was a great energy for him. Wow, Emmanuel just didn't do too well. Great skills exhibited by Prince Mator. Abdul Kabia for Hassan Kemo. That could have been goal number 4 for Liberia in a hat trick completed for Emmanuel C.A. He didn't get it right. So substitutions completed. So they've made 4 changes now in the second half, looking for something special. He's onside, finally caught in an outside position. Great call from Lance 2, that's Abu Kengo on Jonathan Freeman, the skipper for the U-17 team of Liberia. At that right ankle, he's always dangerous. He got the winning goal assist from that place for goal number 2 for Sierra Leone. Sad netted. Just a touch was enough for BN. They launched a counter attack through Aliyu Kabia. Another brilliant save from Onismos BN. 3 excellent saves from Onismos. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes away the man of the match if Emmanuel C.A. just cannot get a hat trick. Easy one into the arms of BN. He sends it quickly. Mator, first touch was very heavy, and the crowd is not interested, neither impressed by that. Sierra Leone on the counter. A block through, great defensive work from Rafael Peters. Cho quickly faking by this player of Sierra Leone. That's Ali Fofana. It's now Janen Senenzi. He dispossessed through. That could have been yellow, but referee plays the advantage. Mator still just cannot get his leg on top of it, and he dispossessed. Could have done better. Cole Carnes sends it back to Carnes. Cole Samuka brings it back. Freeman wants it. Stretches wide on the right flank. It's down to Abel Tar. He just possesses, reconsolidates quickly. BN Onismos. Abel Tar. Dispossessed from Cole Carnes. That was a poor one, giving it away cheaply. Samuka wins it. Liberia on the break. Emmanuel wants it. Let's see what happens. Good contact. Changing the play and direction of that pass. Samuka dispossessed. Now there's Bangura, the tallest man on the pitch. Sierra Leone, a breakthrough! Just couldn't get the angle right. It was very tight. Came close to scoring for the second time in 2 minutes. And the Sierra Leoneans hoping to get another goal. They've been averaging 2 goals per game into this particular tournament. They are yet to get a win, neither a draw. They lost 6-2, 3-2, and now they are losing 3-1. Liberia to take it quickly for Sierra Leone. Kabia Aliyu, a great player, change of play, sends it to his teammate, he dispossessed. Excellent. Emmanuel Mator was on top of it earlier. Emmanuel C.A. And let's see what happens. Can Liberia pull the 4th one? Look at that skills on Jonathan Freeman. And he sends it finally a strike. A block through and a corner kick. That was a brilliant defensive work from that central defender of Sierra Leone. Blocking that tsunami strike is in pain as a result of that. 50 minutes to play. Liberia 3, Sierra Leone 1. 3 goals, the 4 goals in total came in the first half. It was Liberia who opened the scoreline through Emmanuel C. He got the second through the legs of Ahaji Samuka. Emmanuel C. getting the second of this match for Liberia and the third in the first half before a consolation from Randy M. George. Jonathan Freeman, he didn't do too well earlier with his first touch. He was the highest goal scorer in the National Third Division playoff. Very exceptional player. Now promoted to the second division. Coverage Sports Association. Foul on Ahaz Alajik Samkad, a brilliant talent in the making. He was pulled back. That could have been yellow. I think the referee is a bit in a sympathetic mood now with the Sierra Leoneans, I may say. Cole sense it. He's onside. First control. Jonathan Freeman. Let's see. Emmanuel is there. No, not Jonathan. A pass through now to Raphael. Raphael with this possess. He's been tackled. No foul, yes. Sierra Leoneans will take it from the counter. Raphael is down. Raphael is down. He will now be attended to. I'm not too sure he will continue. So that's not Raphael, but it's actually Kenneth Cole. The young midfielder got lots of energy, good passing abilities. He's been the engine in central midfield for Liberia. Kenneth Cole plays for Maribaro. See Sasebo fans. See the technical director there trying to recognize some of the fans. This is the VIP and the Sierra Leonean contingent are here. Bangura, no chance this time around to get his 1 goal cushion foul. Play continues. Sierra Leone is onside. A good call from referee. That's landsman Joel Doe. Bangura was anticipating Daniel Koroma. And in this position, Liberia gives it up away cheaply. Bangura was in the outside position, so that will not count for whatever reasons, because the outside rule will have to play. 78 minutes, winding down gradually. No goals yet into the second and final half. Emmanuel C. who have gotten one from a one-on-one position. But his first right-footed touch lettered him down. Quickly faking by BN. BN once more goes, as we see. There is Aliu Mkabia. He's a promising young player for Sierra Leone. BN had 3 magical saves. Emmanuel C. beaten by Jenin, foul. You can see The branding of the energy there from Jeanette Senensi. Wearing number 18 jersey for us. We've got 9 minutes. He will not make it from what we see. Energy level has dropped. So Jeanette Senensi Jeanette. So we've got 9 minutes to play to wrap it up. Mano River Union U-17 Peace Cup organized by the Liberia Football Association, bringing together 2 of the 3 countries from the Mano River Union Basin. That's Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea. Guinea just couldn't make it, so it has been between Liberia and Sierra Leone respectively. Today happens to be match day 3. Match day 1 was on the 27th of December at the Tusa Sports Pitch. It finished Liberia 6, Sierra Leone 2. Match day 2 at this particular venue, the Antoinette Totman Stadium. It finished Liberia 3, Sierra Leone. Match day 3 at the Antoinette Totman Stadium once more. And Liberia is up by 3 goals to 1. 2 goals from the legs of Emmanuel Sie and 1 from Ahaji Samuka. 82 minutes we've played into the second and final half. So we've got some of the young legs for Liberia from the grassroots football. Some of them are playing top flight football. The legs of Emmanuel Sie, first division. The legs of Ko, you saw on the ball earlier on. And second division as well, Jonathan Freeman, the skipper. Kingsley, Cannes, sorry. 83 minutes, the spectators want the better control from Liberia. They want the entertainment. Jonathan Freeman, the skipper. Dispossessed intended for Prince Mator. Sierra Leone on the break. They are noted for good counter attacks. Good pass. Bangura put up a chase. The Winston on the edge. It's now Ali Kabia. Kabia is there. Let's see what happens. Finds his teammate. A block. A deflected one, so it won't count. It will be a goal kick. Kabia is a good, promising young winger for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone will be defeated again for the 3rd time in row against this talented Liberian U-17 side. This is Intel Sports. We appreciate all of you. And I'd like to take this time to say happy pre-2024, if you will, New Year. And belated Merry Christmas to all of you. Compliments of the season from the entire crew here. Another substitution in the making, that could be the final one for Liberia. Or perhaps we could see Emmanuel Sie being rested, or the legs of Ahaji Samuka. Goalkeeper being to Abel, Ezekiel Vani, Samuka, Sensei back, Kane School. So we will have this young midfielder, Prince S.C.A. Prince S.C.A. will come in. We must see Jonathan Freeman. That's Samuka will be out. Ahaji Samuka, number 10 for Prince S.C.A. Ahaji Samuka. Ahaji Samuka will be substituted shortly for Prince S.C.A. Ahaji got one of the 3 goals. That's the second goal. He had a good game, brilliant passer of the ball. There you see him, a very young prospect. So he will play the remaining 5 or 4 plus stoppage time. It's another young talent. Johnny is completing his 90. Nasiru sends it intended for Daniel Kuruman, put up a chase, wins it on the arc. Joel Doe says it was in play, foul, the first touch from Prince Ye. That's the shortest man on the pitch, intended to turn, and he was bundled into, there you see him, a brilliant pass, but Jonathan Pace wasn't perfect. He wins applause for that. Great skills from him. Future talent. Emmanuel Foley. Onsa Emmanuel C. A call from Abu Kengo. Defense are not so impressed with that call. That's the game. They are the officiators. They know the game very well. Emmanuel was inching out, anticipating his hat trick.
Man 13, man of the match. The man of the match in the game, Weber Jesse, number 9 for Liberia on 17. The number 8 for Emmanuel Kinsie.
A true pass. Again, since Prince Sear been introduced,
Emmanuel is the man of the match.
he has been penetrating and giving some tricky passes. So according to the statisticians, Emmanuel C. is the man of the match. He got a brace. I think he could have gotten the man of the match at match day 2 again. He had just 45 minutes to play in the second half. He got the equalizer and the winning goal. But eventually, Aliyu Kabia collected that. Sierra Leone on the break. Still there, trouble. Let's see, he's looking for a shooting position. The defense is exposed. Let's see a strike. And it's goal number 2 for Sierra Leone. Brilliant one this time around. Bien Usman couldn't get a save. They've been averaging 2 goals per game. And they've got that cleverly. Again, another 2 goals for them. This is one of the substitutes trying to get his number right. Number 19, Idrissa Soare. You see the defense of Liberia, very exposed. Idrissa Soare, goal number 2 for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone 2, Liberia 3. This was the scoreline at match day 2, and it could be a repeat, or Liberia could pull one more back, or Sierra Leone could level the scoreline. We will be playing stoppages very early, which we will see the signals from Savannah's Garnet, FIFA badge ref. Foul on Emmanuel Foley. So Idrissa Soare has shown his presence here from the bench and netting in the second consolation for Sierra Leone. So he will combine with Randall M. George for the second. So Liberia could make their final substitution. So we've got 6 minutes to play.
We have 6 minutes to play for us on the ATS. And don't forget, tomorrow is March 4th. Tomorrow at the Tusafi tomorrow. The final mark tomorrow at Tusafi at 4 p.m. tomorrow.
Yes. Ooh, 225. Yeah? Yeah, anyway. So the final substitution will be made for Liberia. Ralph Weah will come in shortly. So you see the instruction from the coach, the deputy coach for Sierra Leone, because the head coach was sent out. Red card was shown to him in the first half. So Ralph Weah will come in very shortly wearing number 25 jersey, perhaps for Emmanuel Sie, the man of the match. 2 out of the 6. Hope the fans are here hoping that Liberia can maintain their lead or extend it. A true pass. Emmanuel is there. A great flick for his teammate Prince Mator on the edge. Jeniton couldn't collect it. Very disappointing. And so the man of the match, Emmanuel Sie, he got another brace. He will come out, and the legs of Ralph Weah will be introduced. There you see him, Emmanuel Sie, the man of the match. He got a brace, and substitution completed. Ralph Weah is in for Emmanuel Sie. Their names are all from the southeast. We are the CAs, the Nangwe, the tools. And you can just go on and on. Partially clear. Sierra Leone looking to get the equalizer. This is their big striker, Mohamed Bangura. Sends it for Aliyu. And deep, Bangura. Great interception. The defense of Liberia, again, very exposed. Sierra Leone could get something out of this. And BN Onismons will kill this psychologically. Brilliant skills from Ali Arakabia. That was a brilliant touch. Just a deflected one from Canes. The president of the Liberia Football Association, Mustafa Araji, doing extremely well for football in Liberia. You can see the progress from the the youth level, grassroots, women's football, Liberia in the league, in Keneman, Sierra Leone, 2-0. Honor 17 team winning for the third time in road against Sierra Leone. But it's just not been so very impressive for the senior national team. And we've got a news of the sacking of Coach Keita. A long cross through, dispossessed. Mator is on top of it. Brilliant skills. It's been bundled into, wins it. Cool. Can Liberia close things out here? the finish line is a goal kick to Liberia. Bien Onismos, just a touch, he just couldn't get it. So Bien Onismos, he had a good day, make 4 brilliant saves, possible goal saves. That's why he's between the sticks. A colleague considered 2 on match day 2, and he also just considered 2 in match day 3. Sierra Leone scored 6 goals in the 3 games played. Liberia, on the other hand, scored 9 goals. 12, sorry. Got 12 goals. First leg, 6-2. Second leg, 3-2. And the third leg on today, 3-2. The Sierra Leoneans again are disappointed. They have defended their 2 goals average. They are again beaten. Another competitive fixture, I may say, 3-2 the score line. Liberia 3, Sierra Leone 2. Emmanuel C.A. again got a brace, average 2 goals per game. Emmanuel C.A. scored all 2 goals in the first half. And the legs of Ahaji Samuka from Sierra Leone's end, Rende B. George in the legs of Idrissa Soiree. Many thanks to all of you for watching. And always keep watching Intel Sports. We remain Liberia's premier sports television station. Thanks for watching and bye-bye for now.
So that's it there from the Antoinette Totman Stadium, where Liberia secured another win over Sierra Leone in the MRU Honor 17 Peace Cup. Liberia this time around repeated yesterday's score by winning 3-2 today at the Antoinette Totman Stadium. They won the first match 6-2 today. Again, they won 6-2 yesterday. Day before yesterday it was 3-2, and now they won today 3-2 again, conceding 2 goals in every game Liberia played. What do you make of the results so far? Is it a clear representation of what the coach is doing? And there you go. Yes, Emmanuel C.A. is being given the Man of the Match award by Michael Joseph, presenting that to him. Our colleague Julius Conte is also there. He will do with Emmanuel C.A. So let's get this interview with Emmanuel C.A. by our colleague Julius Conte.
I feel excited for the we needed it. We got it, so I'm happy.
To Liberia.
With Emmanuel C.A. after scoring another brace, he has been awarded the Man of the Match again today. The last 2 times he saw Kanye score. The result, the 3 games, the Honor 17 play against Sierra Leone, the 3 games, you think the results is a clear representation of the performance of the national team?
So we must applaud them for the gameplay. But gameplay on today, you notice that into the second period of the game, the Lone Star were kind of relaxed and being so complacent. Probably they were told by the coach that we just need to relax now and put them over. You saw that Coach William bringing down Emmanuel C.A. and even some players that are tough playing. on the team and bringing some younger stuff that plays for the under 15, being promoted. You saw the introduction of Ralph Wayard and other players. I think they were kind of slow into the second period that resulted into the second goal from Sierra Leone side, and Sierra Leone have to reduce the score. That's 3 goals to 2, Sierra Leone 2, and Liberia U-17 having 3 at the Antonio Tottenham Stadium. But looking at this, is that Sierra Leone from the first, I wonder what happened on day 1 of the competition, receiving that huge numbers of goals, 6 goals to 2, which was very much enough for them.
Probably they have not had enough rest before that game with Liberia the first day. Probably they never rested well, that's why. But now you see they are a bit competitive with the Liberian team, just that probably the Liberian team, they focus more on scoring, they make use out of the chances, but the Sierra Leone, it is difficult, but at least one can carry their heads up high and say they score 2 goals in every game. So that's good for them. But Liberia conceding 2 goals in every game, I think, is something, is a point of concern for Rashid Williams' team.
So Rashid Williams need to think more of defensive system. Like I said, defender need to be a defender. You can be a defender and also be a midfielder. You want to act like a striker as a defender. Defenders should have that spirit of restlessness in them, always wanting to move at any time and having that rough spirit. So the defense system is very good, but need to encourage the youngster to put on more intensity on the game in terms of their move towards the striker. I think that have resulted into receiving more goals, and Sierra Leone side have to score 6 goals now of the 3 matches played. 6 goals to Sierra Leone and 12 goals to Liberia. That's 6 goals different. And I think it's worth applauding for the coach and even the players themselves. Well deserving one from them. More to do, and they are the future Lone Star. As Liberia now on our Facebook post, they are all commenting that yes, indeed, let me think this stuff.
Do you think the government and the FA will be able to maintain this group of players?
I think through the FIFA Plus project, that can be done. And I believe in Mustafa Rajid. He's someone who believes in youth football development, and also with the help of the new technical director, Mr. Togo Wisse is able enough, along with the technical staff of the U-17, U-15, because you know these players now, they will be graduating from the U-17 to the U-20. Emmanuel C.A., School with the other guys that will be gravitating to another level.
So that brings me to the question, they will be graduating to Honor 20. So where are we with the base, the Honor 15, the Honor 17? So how do we keep this Honor 17 team or this program with the Honor 17? Do we have players that can fill in the gap? You cover the Heroes Cup. Do you have players that can fill in?
We have good better player from Ansa Football Academy. We have good better player from Fred Touch Academy. We have good better player for Tibet Football Academy. And to name a more, Real Munja, they are very good. Like you have Real Munja have represented into this competition. Ali played there for Real Munja. He's played for the Lone Star. Tibet player were represented as well. 2 players. Kidema and Ralph Wayard were represented. We have some better players there from First Touch Academy. These players, we still have players, good better players to come up. But what I'm saying, the consistency in these players, they are graduating from the Honor 17 onto the Honor 20. They should be kept together as to have a better Lone Star for tomorrow. Like what people are commenting on our Facebook post, that we have a better future, we have a better Lone Star with this player. What we are seeing, we believe many are also saying that.
One may say it's just Sierra Leone. That's why we are talking.
We always defeat Sierra Leone, but it's just not Sierra Leone. But looking at the engagement, the way the players are putting on the game, the seriousness, the willingness to play the game, I think.
Have you seen collective playing with this team or more individual?
They are a bit collective, but more of personal skills being exhibited by most especially those up front. The midfielder release the ball well, release the ball on time, but those up front, I think they need to be more collected. Emmanuel C is a very good player, but I think you are not the only player on the field to score all of the goals. at times you just
But
you notice in the dying minute he have a chance to give it on to Jonathan Freeman, who was just free and he had to strike it that resulted into a block and just have another attack on them that resulted into the second goal. I was watching the game. So I think CA need to release more than just having to have a net. We believe that he's a good player with good exuberance and good mindset of wanting the ball to be in the net, but yet and still we are playing with 10 men on the field with one goalkeeper. I think you need to release the ball, and that will be a good one for him. Always receiving the MVP is not only scoring the goals, but how well assists you are giving as a striker.
So, Coach Rashidi Williams, what can be your final word to Coach Rashidi Williams with the results he got in these 3 games? What do you think he needs to improve, and how better can he better his team going forward?
So Coach Rashidi Williams is very good. So it's very good for Rashidi Williams, and this is it. It's just good for him, and it's laudable. Liberians are pleased with him now, but you should notice that don't praise the white chicken too much.
Before it be like Ansumana Keita.
So if we praise the white chicken too much to join into the red order, then it would just be something like the Liberian people will be saying, William need to go, like in the case of Asumananta Keita, who is currently contract have been terminated by the Liberian Football Association. But I pray it don't be in that case. But let's just bring you the goal, all of the goals in relation to the happenings today at the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium.
Okay, let's bring you highlight from the goals today scored in 5 goals straight up in this encounter. You're going to get drilled up. Five goals straight up there at the famous examination hall of Liberian football, the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium in the MRU on 17 Men's Peace Cup taking place currently in Liberia, and Liberia won that game 3-2 in front their home fan. You saw that game today. Your final word as we take leave on this presentation. It was a great game from both teams. I saw raw talents. I don't know, for you, what you saw?
So it is, like everyone will say that we saw raw talent from both sides, and even from the Liberian Lone side, which is very good. But my recommendation to the technical staff as well as the authorities of Liberian footballing bodies that youth development program is very important, and we should pay key attention to it, which will help to build the future youth that we all are yearning for over the years. Like I said, kudos to the boys and kudos to the coach for his excellent and well-deserving wins from the 3 games played.
So from our central studio in Congo Town, this is how we like to go home on this presentation of analysis of the MRU Men's Honor 17 Peace Cup taking place currently in Liberia. Join us on tomorrow as we bring you more analysis on the final day of the competition. Liberia won the first leg 6-2. They won the second game 3-2, and today again Liberia won 3-2. Emmanuel Kensie is so far the higher goal scorer with 6 goals. He scored a brace in each of the 3 games. So from our central studio, this is how we like to go home. We like to say thanks to all of our technicians, our reporters, and our cameramen, and including our own producer for making this package of success. Until next week or until tomorrow, we will be here again bringing you analysis of this all-important international tournament or cup in Liberia.